Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I will talk about situation with 5 stocks: Virgin Galactic Holdings, Opendoor Technologies, Polestar Automotive Holdings, so Pysafe Limited, and the last one for this video will be QuantumScape Corporation. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, press notification bell, and let's get started with Virgin Galactic Holdings. What's going on right now? So you can see from this point to current point it's discount already minus 30%. In momentum it's crushed even minus 36%, but on Friday it's recovered back to the almost plus 11% at 3.67, and acting fair become just fair. What I can say about Virgin Galactic Holding stock? So this is globally and locally could be a good entry point, but by the way here plus 11% already. So this stock is globally on the bottom, and if you never invested in this stock yet, so you can make your investment at current point. And so I told about potentials of this stock. In the worst case of scenario for speculators, it will be 285%. The next point for this stock, again maybe for speculators, will be 600%. Another point here at $59 will be already 1690%. So, and I'm waiting for minimum to return to this point at 2021. So not 2021, in the end of 2019 all-time low. So this is a price of 2019 all-time low, and it is possible to reach this point at $138, and in this case it will be around like plus 3351% if you buy in current point. Look, momentum, I need to reduce this to make it correctly, to fix and say more correct answer. Look here. Yes, here is a 3700%. So okay, and here maybe like 188. Let's see. Okay, let's move this one. So it will be 5000%. Wow. It will be really impressive if the price will reach to the 190 or $158. In my opinion, in long term it is possible, because here is a beautiful accumulation, and this beautiful accumulation will say us that it is possible to reach the high. You can see this stock is not died, and this stock alive, and this stock is moving. It's keep moving like pump and dump locally. When the stock is died, it's just crushing without limitation, and it's keep crushing without moving like this. So in my opinion, again, this is accumulation. Selling in minus, it is not a good idea. So I recommend to make your dollar cost average, reducing your average cost and making more profitable if the price will go high. Okay, let's go forward. About Opendoor technology stock, what's going on right now, you can see. So it's even crashed from this point to this point minus 50%. So let's change the color to the red one. So you can see this local high to this point it's crashed minus 50%, and then price recover from this point to current point plus 49%. Let's make it correctly, fix it. Okay, yes, from this point to this point, 54% in momentum. It's 79%, 80% to reaching this point again. um, so this point for someone is the second chance to sell Opendoor stock at this point. If you invested at this lowest point, lower than $1.28, it will be pretty good profit for you to sell in current price. Look, if you even invested at this point like $128, and your profit here will be 500%. I can say it is not a bad profit, it's good profit for stock, actually 500%. But please consider that this stock could be go and reach to this point at 14.90 or even $24, and the all-time high is $38. Someone who invested at 50 cent, they could have profit like 6,900% if the price will reach to the all-time high of 2021 actually. So I think Opendoor technology is trying to keep the price here and don't going to crash down, because you can see it's crash, squeeze and buying back, here crash, squeeze and buying it back. So they are trying to keep the price in this level. Okay, the only time will show us it will be continue to go up or the price will start crashing down. Okay, the only time will show us, and I want to show that the Opendoor stock is getting ready to make a split. Look, it will be happen, and at 18 November 2025 split will be 31 divided to 30. So it will be split. So after 2 days on Monday it will be visible what will be happen with Opendoor stock. Okay, my recommendation, act based on your strategy. If your strategy is sell, you can sell your one of the part of the stock or all your position, or just nothing to sell, just hold your position. But buying right now, it is not a good idea, because it's already minimum 532% expensive from this point. But if you invested at actually from 50 cent to this point is already 1492% expensive, and it is also not a good idea to invest, because you may not be able to earn 1000% profit from this point to here. It is not realistic. Even other bloggers are saying after growing like this significant profit, it could be go to the x10, x20, x100. It is just bullshit that they are saying. It could be x2, x3. Look, if the price from this current point will go to the $38, let's see how much will be profit. Okay, 822, and price is going here. It will be maximum 374% of profit. But are you ready to take your risk just for 374%? That the risk is higher to see the crash after growing like this, after the significant growing like 1492%. A lot of people and in the news and a lot of bloggers are recommending to invest, of course after growing, but they didn't told about the Opendoor technology stock when the price on the bottom, and they didn't recommend to buy on the bottom. Why? But when the price grows here, they start to remind about Opendoor technology stock. Of course. Okay, let's go forward. What is the next one? Polestar Automotive Holding. What happens? Wow, and it's crushed So minus 16% on Friday. It's the good crash, it's the big crash actually, and the price is at 52.10. So what you can do, of course, a lot of people are going to sell this stock in minus, in losses, or just afraid to buy. They are scared to buy. This is scary. This is fair, and it is extreme fair to buy this stock. But what is your opportunity? So you can buy this stock at current price, and if the price will start growing from this point and return to even here, it will be 170%. And if the price will go higher to this point, it will be already 261%. But this is, I am saying, for speculators. So in long term, I am waiting for from this stock 3000% if you are buying in current price. Look, the all-time high of 2021, you can see this is high volatile and very aggressive stock. And EV motor vehicles, you can see, from Sweden, this company. And in the news made, they are saying that this company is under bankruptcy. But you can see this stock is active, the price chart is moving, and here is the accumulation, in my opinion, that they are keeping price in this level. They didn't crush it yet, but in this time they decide to make a crush to make people too afraid and sell in minus. But the wheels, the big capitals, may are investing here. A lot of people will not invest, right, of course, but uh, the big funds could be invest at this point. It is possible. And you can see here the volumes are pretty high. Look, the volumes are pretty high. It's pretty nice to see. Here is also high volume. And there, this stock is not splitted yet, and they have no plan to split yet. It's visible in the price chart. Okay, this is about situation with Polestar Automotive. I remember that in previous video I recommended to buy at $1. Yes, I already wrong, and the price has been crushed from this point to this point, minus 50%. Look, it's like minus 50%, yes. But this is good, your opportunity to make dollar cost average. If you invest it at this point, no worry. You are buying here and your average will become, for example, here at 75 or something else. So let's go forward. I hope that everything is clear. I explain you, I'm saying you. So selling in minus, it is a worst thing that you can do. The worst thing, the big mistake that people are doing. Okay, go forward. About Pysafe stock, look, the current price is almost $7 and it's crashed minus 5% on Friday. But actually, how much it crashed from this point to the current point, it is crashed minus 44%. Yes, it is not small crash, but this is your opportunity to invest in this Pysafe stock at this point, like $7. And Pysafe stock is updated his all-time low, and that is pretty good to invest a cheaper price, the cheapest price. Yes, it could be go down, okay, no problem, but you need to be ready for that. But if you will not buy and price will come back here, you will miss this entry point. So please remember that. And let's see how much potential does it has right now if you buy at current price. So let's fix this moment and let's see. So if you are buying in current price and price let's see, imagine if the price will return here. Let's see how much percent of profit will be. For speculators it will be 228%. Not bad for speculators maybe, but for investors, for long-term investors, so let's see the potential. Here is a gap, and this gap could be filled. It will be 1000%, I can say. Another point is here 1556%, and this point is 3190%. So imagine 3200%. So you can see, in my opinion, this is accumulation, and it happens special crash. Even you can see here is also another gap, and this gap could be filled easily. Easy fill this gap, and look. So that's it about this stock. Let's go forward. Yes, I made a video about this stock in previous video, maybe at $10 or $12, and after my recommendation to buy this stock is crushed. Yes, I failed again, I accept it, but it is temporary fail, and if in after time when the price will go up, it will not fail already. But if the price will continue go down, and this stock for example becomes scam, or any stock that will become scam, so I could be wrong in my recommendations. But again, only you are responsible on your finance, and that is your own problem. If you take recommendation as a responsibility, just you are not responsible for your money, and you are giving responsible to me, for example, or another blogger, another people that recommend or told you to invest in this stock, for example, or something else. If your mindset is not paper hand mindset, then only you take responsibility on your finances, not me, no other bloggers. But abusers or something like chilled, when just blame others that with your advice I lost money. It's easy to say, it's easy, right? But just imagine in the long term. Yes, this stock is also has been splitted in 2023, split 1 divided to 12. But so you need to be ready in any case of scenario. And the last stock in this video is QuantumScape Corporation. That is good to see from this point to the higher point in momentum, 400% gain, even 437%, but in current situation it is 279%. How much percent is crushed actually from this local high to this point? It's just 29%. In momentum it's 31 to 32%, but it's staying minus 30%. So in my opinion, they are not letting price go down, but it's also possible to see the crash over here, like 8.2728, and here is also exists the gap, and this gap also could be filled at $5, but again I could be wrong, and this gap is not going to fill still, so it's still may try to hold this position and then go up. But again, the time will show us the truth, what will be happen with QuantumScape Corporation stock. So I cannot say anything about this right now. So even let's go closer, the price chart right now, to hour time frame. It looks like, look, here is crush, buying back it. Here is crush in momentum, here the squeeze, and this squeeze they are buying back. Look, this squeeze and buying back. Okay, let's see if the price will crush lower than $12, I can say that the price is going to crash here and crash to reach here, but now is early to say what will be happen. Just wait, be patient. If you invest it at this point, my congratulations, guys. Just hold your positions, and the all-time high that I am waiting for from this stock, nothing changed. Here at $21. In the worst case of scenario, if you invest at the lowest point at under $4, and you will have already 500% profit. If the price will come here, it will be 1000%. If the price will come here, it will be 1663%. And in this point of all-time high, it will be 2496% of profit. Sounds good, right? Okay, look, momentum, what happens? Okay, I return back, and in my opinion this is a beautiful accumulation, and after this accumulation price goes up and already get out from this accumulation successfully. It's come back, and look here, this one and this one is a support level for here. Look, in previous times this was been resistance levels, right? But right now it is support level. Look, the price comes here and go back here, support level. So let's see what will be happen in the future. So it is 21 minutes of my video. Hope that my video is helpful for you. Let's return to the Polestar Automotive Holdings. So if you've never invested in this stock, I highly recommend to buy in this current point, and your minimum average entry point will be 52.10. It could be the best entry point because the price has been updated, his all-time low in history of this stock. So if the price will go to the 30 cent or even 25 cent, no problem, you can buy once again and reducing your average entry point. But if the price will return here and you never invested at this point, so you could already lose this entry point. You miss this entry point. For example, imagine that the crash never happens. You think that you already missed this entry point because the price not returned to this point. But in this moment, this is your chance to buy. Why not? Your chance to invest the cheaper price while others are crying, while others are, I don't know, just scared or something else. Okay, it's already 23 minutes that I'm talking about the video about these stocks like Virgin Galactic, Polestar Automotive, Opendoor Technology, QuantumScape Corporation, Pysafe Limited, and others. So thanks for watching. If you find my video helpful, then like my video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos from me about stocks, about crypto in general, and more and more. Okay, feel free to watch my other videos as well, and see you in the next video. What you think about these stocks that I talk about, please let me know in comments down below. Are you hold any of these stocks? Please let me know in comments again. Okay, I will read your comments. Now I'm saying see you in the next video, and bye bye.